Listen to me very carefully, because if this message reached you tonight, it means Allah is about to rewrite something in your life that you thought was already over. You may think you clicked this video by chance, but wallahi, nothing about this moment is random. Your heart is shaking for a reason. Your soul is restless for a reason. And before this video ends, you will understand why Allah pulled you here and what He's quietly preparing behind your pain. Allah slowed you down because your heart was running faster than your destiny. You've been running for so long that you forgot what it feels like to breathe. Every morning, you wake up with a pressure inside your chest, like you're behind on a life you haven't even lived yet. You keep pushing, hoping something will change, hoping something will finally move, hoping life will finally respond to your effort. But lately it feels like the more you try, the more you slow down. It feels unfair. It feels confusing. It feels heavy. It feels like Allah has frozen your entire path, while everyone around you keeps moving, keeps evolving, keeps reaching things that you begged Allah for. And some nights, you don't say it out loud, but deep inside you whisper, "Ya Allah, why does my life feel stuck? Why does it feel like nothing is happening for me? Why do I feel like I'm waiting for a door that never opens?" But listen, your life isn't stuck. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. Allah slowed your life because your heart was running faster than your destiny. You were rushing into rooms your soul wasn't ready to enter. You were chasing things you didn't fully understand. You were trying to carry blessings that were too heavy for the pain you haven't healed yet. You were focused on speed, while Allah was focused on strength. And strength takes time. Healing takes time. Preparation takes time. Becoming the person who can hold the blessing takes time. Allah sees the parts of you you hide from the world. The fear, the doubt, the brokenness, the impatience, the silent tears. You think you're ready. You think you can handle the blessing. But Allah knows the wounds underneath your confidence. He knows the cracks under your smile. And He knows that if He gave you what you pray for right now, it might slip through your hands, or break you from the inside, or destroy what little peace you have left. So Allah slows life down to protect you, not from the blessing, but from receiving it at the wrong time. This pause is not empty. Even when life looks still, Allah is moving. Even when nothing changes on the outside, everything is changing on the inside. You're being softened. You're being aligned. You're being rebuilt. You're being made ready for what you asked for. You think nothing is happening, but Allah is healing the parts of you that would sabotage your own future. He's touching wounds you never admitted were still open. He's removing people who were anchoring you to pain. He's rewriting thoughts that were limiting you for years. He's slowing your pace because He is fixing what your speed would ignore. Sometimes, Allah slows your steps because He wants you to finally face the truth you've been avoiding. You have been living fast, but feeling empty. You have been chasing goals, but losing yourself. You have been trying to arrive, but never feeling at peace when you finally get there. And Allah loves you too much to let you keep living like that. So, He stops the world around you. He closes doors that look perfect. He delays things that you begged Him for. He makes you wait in places you don't want to stay. Not to break you, not to punish you, but to save you from a future you weren't ready to hold. Because if Allah allowed you to rush into your destiny right now, your unhealed heart would sabotage it. Your impatience would destroy it. Your wounds would bleed onto it. Your fear would push it away. So Allah slows you down, so He can strengthen the parts of you that you ignored. He slows your mind, so your thoughts don't drown you. He slows your energy, so your body doesn't collapse under pressure. He slows your plans, so you learn that what is meant for you cannot be rushed. He slows your relationships, so the wrong people quietly fall away. He slows your heart, so you can finally breathe again. You call it delay. Allah calls it protection. You call it stagnation. Allah calls it preparation. You call it being stuck. Allah calls it being shaped. Because the blessing you prayed for is real. It's coming. It's already written. But Allah doesn't want you to step into it with fear, pain, exhaustion, or confusion. He wants you to enter it with strength, with clarity, with peace, with a heart that doesn't need to beg for love from the wrong places, with an identity that isn't shaken by other people's opinions, with a soul that finally trusts His timing. That is why He slowed you down, not to stop your future, but to speed it up the moment you're ready. Because when the blessing finally arrives, it will move quickly, faster than your mind can comprehend, faster than your plans, faster than your expectations, faster than the years you spent waiting. Your life will shift in ways you didn't think were possible. Doors will open without force. Opportunities will find you. People meant for your journey will appear out of nowhere. The very things you cried for will unfold effortlessly. Your pace will change from slow to unstoppable. And when that moment comes, you will look back at this slow season and say, Alhamdulillah. If Allah didn't slow me down, I would have rushed into something that was not ready for me, and I was not ready for it. Because the truth is, you weren't stuck. You were being rebuilt. You weren't falling behind. You were being aligned. You weren't waiting for the blessing. The blessing was waiting for you to become the person who could handle it. And now, you are becoming that person. Slowly, painfully, silently, but beautifully. This is not the end of your story. This is the part where Allah rewrites your heart, so your destiny can finally recognize you. Allah delayed you, because the road ahead needed to be cleaned first. You feel like nothing is moving. Your plans are delayed. Your efforts seem wasted. Your heart wonders why the doors you prayed for remain closed. You are asking Allah for clarity, for direction, for help. And every day that goes by without change, your soul grows heavier. You start doubting. You start worrying. You start thinking, maybe you're behind. Maybe you're forgotten. But listen carefully. Nothing in your life is wasted. Nothing is random. Nothing is delayed without reason. Sometimes Allah slows your life because the road ahead needs to be cleaned. It's not your fault that life feels stagnant. It's not punishment. It's protection. Every wrong person who left your life quietly, every opportunity that didn't appear, every plan that failed, they were part of the cleaning process. The people who drain your soul, the doors that would have trapped you, the places that would have caused heartbreak. Allah removes them silently. He shuts them down quietly, so that when the right door opens, your steps are safe. This is divine timing. This is protection wrapped in silence. This is love hidden in delay. Sometimes you feel alone in this. You feel isolated. You feel invisible. But Allah is moving what you cannot see. The road ahead is not ready. Your future is real, but it requires a clean path. The people around you, the choices you have, the environment you are in, all of it must be aligned for the blessing to reach you fully. If Allah allowed you to rush now, you would stumble, you would fall, you would carry blessings you weren't ready for. And so, He slows you down to prepare the world for you, to clear the obstacles that would have crushed your spirit, to align the people who are meant to walk with you, to close doors that were never meant for you. You call it delay. Allah calls it perfection. Every tear you shed, every silent prayer, every lonely night, it is part of the cleaning. Every moment that feels heavy, every moment that feels stagnant, it is divine preparation. And now the other layer. Sometimes Allah slows your life because someone you don't see is being prepared for you. Someone is growing, changing, and healing quietly so they can meet you at the right time. Someone is learning lessons, developing patience, and finding clarity, so that when your paths cross, the meeting becomes effortless, perfect, and divinely timed. This is not coincidence. This is Allah's wisdom at work. Every delay in your life is tied to someone else's preparation. Every closed door is linked to a heart being readied for yours. Every missed opportunity is connected to a moment that is being aligned in your favor. And that is why it feels like nothing is happening. It is because everything is happening behind the scenes, silently, perfectly. You may feel alone. You may feel frustrated. You may feel impatient. But Allah is moving things you cannot see. He is accelerating their timelines while He slows yours. He is protecting you both from mistakes. He is protecting you both from heartbreak. He is protecting your future and their future so that when it happens effortlessly. This is the power of divine timing, the power of patience, the power of surrender. Your future, the person you will meet, the blessing you are waiting for, they are all coming faster than your mind can imagine. You call it waiting. Allah calls it alignment. Every delay is a sign that something is being prepared for you. Every pause is proof that Allah is protecting your heart. Every setback is a reminder that your path is being cleaned. You are not stuck. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being aligned. You are being prepared. You are being protected. Even the silence around you has a purpose. Even the stillness you feel is a gift. Even the loneliness you experience is a part of the blessing forming for you. And the truth is, when Allah finally allows things to move, it will move so fast, so beautifully, so perfectly, that you will finally understand the meaning of patience. You will finally see why the doors didn't open before. You will finally understand why the wrong people left. You will finally realize why your prayers didn't seem to be answered immediately. Everything that happened was Allah's mercy, working quietly to protect your future. You were slowed down so that the road could be clean. You were paused so that someone could be prepared for you. You were isolated so that your heart could grow ready to receive. Your life was never stopped. It was never wasted. It was never forgotten. It was being prepared in silence so that when the blessing arrives, you will enter it fully healed, fully ready, fully aligned. Allah paused your life because someone you don't see is being prepared for you. Sometimes it feels like life is moving without you. You wake up, you pray, you plan, and yet the world seems to be racing past you. Opportunities pass by, people come and go, plans fail, doors remain closed, and your heart whispers quietly in the dark. Is this all I am going to get? Is this waiting ever going to end? But listen carefully. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. Allah has paused your life for a reason, and that reason is far greater than you can see. You see, someone somewhere is being prepared for you. Someone whose heart, mind, and soul need time to grow, to heal, to align with the blessing that is meant to come into your life. And Allah slows your timeline, so your path and their path meet at exactly the right time. That person is learning lessons they didn't know they needed. They are facing struggles they cannot yet share with you. They are healing wounds that would have hurt you both if you met too soon. And while you wait, your own heart is being shaped. Your own soul is being strengthened. Your patience is being tested. Your character refined. Your faith deepened. Every delay in your life is a silent preparation. Every moment of stillness is a divine alignment. Every nothing is happening night is a quiet miracle being set into motion. You may feel impatient. You may feel frustrated. You may even feel like giving up. But Allah is moving things you cannot see. He is arranging the universe quietly, perfectly, with wisdom you cannot yet comprehend. This is why your prayers feel unanswered. This is why the timing seems off. This is why the world seems paused. It is not because Allah has forgotten you. It is because He is writing a story more beautiful than your mind can imagine. You call it waiting. Allah calls it preparation, because your future is not just about you. It is about the people, the moments, the circumstances that are all being shaped and aligned to meet you. Imagine a moment, years from now, when everything falls into place. The person you were waiting for appears. The opportunity you prayed for opens. The path you prayed for is ready. And in that moment, everything feels effortless. Everything fits. Everything is perfect. Do you know why? Because Allah paused your life to make it happen this way. Because someone else's heart, soul, and destiny needed time to align with yours. Because the blessing could only arrive when you were both ready. You think the waiting is difficult. You think the delay is painful. You think the silence is empty. But in reality, the silence is teaching you patience. The delay is teaching you trust. The stillness is teaching you faith. And when the time comes, you will look back and say, Alhamdulillah. Every moment of waiting, every night of tears, every closed door, every setback, it was all part of preparing what I could not see. Every person who left your life quietly, every opportunity that didn't arrive on time, every plan that failed, all of it was a setup for the perfect alignment. A blessing that arrives effortlessly, beautifully, perfectly. Allah slows your life not to frustrate you, but to protect you from rushing into something that isn't ready, from meeting someone who isn't ready, from stepping into a blessing that your heart could not carry yet. You are being prepared. The person you are waiting for is being prepared. Your lives are being written in silent harmony, and the moment you meet, you will recognize it as divine orchestration. You may feel small, insignificant, or forgotten, but this waiting is proof that Allah is working behind the scenes. He is setting every detail, aligning every heart, closing every wrong door, and opening every right one. Patience is not easy. Faith is not easy. Waiting for something unseen is not easy. But this is the way Allah builds miracles. This is how He delivers what is too big for you to handle too soon. This is how He ensures the blessing is not only received but cherished. Even if it feels like nothing is happening now, everything is happening. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of longing is being counted, preserved, and transformed into part of the blessing. And one day, you will see it clearly. You will meet the person you prayed for, at the time you prayed for, in the place Allah prepared for you. The timing will feel effortless, the alignment flawless, the moment sacred. You will realize that every delay was protection, every pause was perfection, every lonely night was preparation. Allah paused your life so that your destiny and the destiny of someone else could meet perfectly. Allah quieted your life to make you hear what you've been avoiding. There are moments when life feels heavy, not because you're weak, but because you're carrying what Allah never intended you to carry this far. And sometimes He slows your life down, not to punish you, not to delay you, but to gently remove the weight that would break you later. You don't always notice this weight. It hides inside your chest. It hides inside your overthinking. It hides inside your memories, your regrets, your mistakes, your attachments. But Allah sees what you don't. He sees the burdens that your heart is silently dragging. He sees the emotional luggage that is slowing your soul. He sees the people who are not for your journey ahead. He sees the habits that are draining you quietly. He sees the thoughts that are poisoning your peace. And He knows, if you rushed into your future carrying all this, you would collapse. So what does Allah do? He slows your path. He makes certain things stop working. He removes people. He closes doors. He interrupts your momentum. He freezes your plans. He pauses your pace. Not because you're not worthy, but because He's removing what is hurting you before you step into what will bless you. There is a weight you are carrying right now that you don't even realize is heavy. You've carried it for so long that it feels normal. You've held on to it for so long that you forgot what freedom feels like. Maybe it's a person you've outgrown. Maybe it's a sin you keep returning to. Maybe it's a heartbreak you never healed from. Maybe it's guilt you never forgave yourself for. Maybe it's fear disguised as preparation. Maybe it's loneliness disguised as attachment. Maybe it's a memory that you replay every night, even though it's destroying your peace. But Allah knows when something is no longer meant to be part of your next chapter. And when Allah wants to lighten your soul, He slows your life down first. Because a fast life with a heavy heart is a dangerous combination. So the slowdown begins quietly. You start losing motivation. Your plans stop flowing. You feel stuck. You feel confused. You feel lost even though you're trying your best. But listen, that heaviness is not failure. That confusion is not punishment. That stillness is not proof that Allah has abandoned you. It is proof that Allah is rearranging your soul. He is taking the weight out of your hands, slowly, gently, silently, because He knows if He ripped it away all at once, you would shatter. So He slows your pace until you finally notice, this weight is not mine to carry anymore. Sometimes He removes a person who was draining you. Sometimes He destroys a plan that was leading you to harm. Sometimes He delays a blessing until you are strong enough to receive it. Sometimes He blocks a path because your heart isn't healed enough to walk it safely. And sometimes He leaves you alone for a while, so He can speak to you in the silence. He slows your life so you can hear the whispers of your own soul again. He slows your life so you can feel the pain you've been ignoring. He slows your life so you can finally confront what you've been running from. He slows your life so you can sit with yourself long enough to understand what is hurting you. He slows your life so you can rebuild the parts of you that were neglected. Because your next chapter requires a lighter, healed, wiser version of you. You can't carry everyone you love into the future Allah is building for you. You can't carry every memory. You can't carry every mistake. You can't carry every fear. You can't carry every attachment. You can't carry every version of who you once were. Your future requires space. Your future requires clarity. Your future requires emotional freedom. Your future requires a heart that is not drowning in what happened yesterday. And Allah knows that if He doesn't slow you down, you will keep carrying things that were never meant to be part of your destiny. So He stops you. He isolates you. He redirects you. He poses your life. He removes what is harmful. He exposes what is heavy. He shows you what must be released. This is why your plans didn't work. This is why you felt stuck. This is why people left. This is why you couldn't move forward. It wasn't failure. It was purification. Allah is clearing your path from anything that would destroy your peace in the future. He is protecting your future by slowing your present. And one day, you will wake up feeling lighter, not because life got easier, but because Allah finally removed what you were never meant to carry. And when that weight is gone, your steps will feel different. Your heart will feel different. Your perspective will feel different. Your prayers will feel different. Your direction will feel clearer. Your journey will feel blessed. Because Allah always slows your life before He strengthens your soul. He always pauses your path before He purifies your heart. He always delays your timeline before He delivers your blessing. You are not being slowed down. You are being freed. Allah slowed you down because your old self cannot survive your new destiny. Sometimes you're not being delayed. You're being protected from building a life on ground that would collapse later. And that is why Allah slows you down. Not because your dream is wrong. Not because your goal is impossible. Not because your future is small. But because the foundation you are standing on right now is not strong enough to carry the blessing you keep praying for. You want a big life. You want beautiful success. You want a future that feels peaceful, stable, meaningful. But your emotional ground, your spiritual ground, your mental ground, your character ground, your discipline ground must be rebuilt first. Allah will never allow your blessing to sit on a cracked heart. He will never place a gift on a foundation that is not ready for it. He will never give you a future that will collapse because your inner world is not prepared. So what does He do? He poses your life. He slows your progress. He stops your plans. He freezes your speed. He holds you back from moving too fast. Not because He doesn't love you, but because He loves you too much to let you destroy yourself. You don't see the cracks inside you. You don't see the weakness in your foundation. You don't see the emotional patterns that would ruin your blessing. You don't see the spiritual gaps that would turn your dream into a burden. But Allah sees everything. He sees the impatience you're carrying. He sees the anger that explodes too quickly. He sees the insecurity that controls your decisions. He sees the wounds that still speak in your silence. He sees the fears that guide your choices. He sees the doubts that shake your faith. He sees the habits that drain your potential. He sees the people who influence you wrongly. He sees the parts of you that you have not healed, not fixed, not upgraded, not purified. And if Allah let you move fast now, your blessing would overwhelm you. Your future would break you. Your dream would crush you. So He does something only Allah can do. He slows your life so He can rebuild your foundation. He teaches you patience. He guides you into solitude. He pushes you into deep reflection. He forces you to confront your flaws. He makes you face the parts of yourself you avoid. He reorganizes your priorities. He removes people who are weakening you. He heals the wounds that were silently shaping your behavior. He strengthens your heart. He upgrades your character. He deepens your faith. He sharpens your discipline. He cleans your intentions. He rebuilds your emotional core. He expands your spiritual capacity, because your future is heavy, and a heavy future needs a strong foundation. If you moved too fast right now, your blessings would feel like problems. Your opportunities would feel like pressure. Your success would feel like stress. Your relationships would feel like burden. Your responsibilities would feel like punishment. Allah slows you so your foundation can handle what your destiny is about to gift you. One day you will look back and say, Alhamdulillah, the delay happened, because if Allah gave me the life I wanted back then, I would have ruined it with the person I was. Your delay is not a punishment. It is protection. It is construction. It is divine preparation. Allah is not slowing you down. He is rebuilding the ground beneath you. When He is done, you will stand stronger than you've ever stood. You will walk clearer than you've ever walked. You will rise higher than you ever thought you could rise. And your blessing will not collapse, because your foundation will finally be ready. Allah is hiding you to protect you from eyes that would sabotage your blessing. You keep praying for a miracle. You keep asking Allah for a breakthrough. You keep begging for a door to open, a blessing to arrive, a life to change. But Allah knows something you don't. The person you are right now cannot hold what you are asking for. Not yet. Your dua is big. Your dream is big. Your future is big. Your destiny is big, but you are still becoming the person who can carry it without breaking. So Allah slows your life down to upgrade you into the version who can survive the blessing. Allah isn't just preparing your future. He's preparing you. You want the blessing. Allah wants the stability. You want the success. Allah wants the maturity. You want the relationship. Allah wants the emotional growth. You want the opportunity. Allah wants the discipline. You want the victory. Allah wants the strength. You want the gift. Allah wants the gratitude, because if He gave you the blessing now, before you were ready, it would slip out of your hands. You think you're delayed. You think you're stuck. You think life is punishing you. But life is not punishing you. Allah is upgrading you. He is stretching your patience. He is testing your trust. He is strengthening your resilience. He is softening your heart. He is polishing your soul. He is deepening your connection with Him. He is sharpening your wisdom. He is expanding your emotional capacity. Because the version of you today is not the version who will receive the blessing tomorrow. Your future needs a stronger you, a wiser you, a more disciplined you, a more grateful you, a more spiritually awake you. And Allah will not rush this process, because your destiny is too important, your future too sacred, your blessing too heavy, your prayer too valuable. So He slows your life down to complete the transformation. This is why nothing is moving. This is why things feel blocked. This is why life feels like a slow-motion movie. This is why you feel trapped in the same place for months, sometimes even years. It's not stagnation. It's not punishment. It's not failure. It's not bad luck. It is divine training. Allah is shaping you in the dark so He can raise you in the light. You are not just waiting for your blessing. Your blessing is waiting for you to become the person who can receive it. And one day, you will step into your blessing and finally understand why Allah slowed everything down. You will realize, I was not being delayed. I was being developed. I was not being stuck. I was being shaped. I was not being ignored. I was being trained. Allah is not slowing your life. He is sculpting the future version of you, who will rise, shine, and carry the blessing with dignity. Allah delayed you to strengthen your patience before He strengthens your position. There are moments in your life when you whisper, Ya Allah, why is everything so hard? Why does everything take so long? Why is nothing moving? Why am I always being tested? And in those moments, you feel forgotten. You feel behind. You feel stuck in a storm that never ends. You feel like life is punishing you more than everyone else. But listen with your heart. Your tests are not random. Your struggles are not punishment. Your delays are not rejection. Allah is training you for the future you keep praying for. Your destiny is not small. Your purpose is not ordinary. Your future is not simple. Your dua is not light. And the role Allah is preparing you for requires strength far beyond what you have today. So Allah slows your life down and gives you tests that feel heavy now, because the future you is going to carry even heavier blessings. You can't build a strong soldier with comfort. You can't build a wise leader with ease. You can't build a resilient soul with smooth days. You can't build a grounded believer without storms. You are being trained. You are being shaped. You are being molded. You are being stretched. Every hardship is a lesson. Every delay is a strengthening. Every disappointment is a muscle being built. If you were given your dream right now, you wouldn't handle it. You wouldn't protect it. You wouldn't know how to carry it. So Allah gives you tests that prepare your heart for the weight of the blessing that's coming. He teaches you patience through the things you want fast. He teaches you gratitude through the things you lose. He teaches you maturity through the people who hurt you. He teaches you wisdom through the mistakes you regret. He teaches you humility through the doors that close. He teaches you strength through the pain you never expected. He teaches you faith through the nights where He's your only comfort. You think you're stuck, but Allah is teaching you how to walk with stronger steps. You think you're delayed, but Allah is preparing your heart for the responsibility you prayed for. You think your life is paused, but Allah is building endurance, discipline, emotional control, spiritual depth. Everything your future requires. You're not ready yet, and that is not an insult. It's a process. You are in training, the kind of training that transforms you into a believer who can stand inside their blessing without losing their soul. the kind of training that protects your heart from breaking under the pressure of your destiny, the kind of training that prepares you to handle things you can't even imagine today, the kind of training that ensures when Allah finally delivers your blessing, you will respect it, protect it, and rise with it. One day you will look back and understand why Allah slowed your life down. You will see how every hardship built a new strength, how every delay built a new skill, how every setback built a new patience, how every heartbreak built a new wisdom, how every lonely night built a new closeness with Allah. Your tests were not wasting your time. They were building your character. They were shaping your heart. They were preparing you for a future that is bigger than your imagination. And when that future arrives, you will finally say, Alhamdulillah, now I understand why Allah made me wait. Allah slowed everything down so you finally realize He is the one in control. Sometimes the biggest reason Allah slows your life is simple. The blessing you're asking for is real, but its timing isn't. You want it now. You want it fast. You want it immediately. But if Allah gave it to you right now, it would either break or you would, because your blessing has a timing, a place, a moment, a season, a divine alignment that must be perfect. A blessing received too early is not a blessing. It becomes a burden. A blessing received too late feels like regret, but a blessing received at the exact moment Allah planned, it becomes life-changing. So Allah slows your life until everything around your blessing is perfectly aligned. There is a person who needs to grow first. There is a door that needs to open first. There is a place you need to reach first. There is a mistake you need to stop repeating first. There is a lesson you need to learn first. There is a version of you that needs to be born first. Allah is not just preparing the blessing. He is preparing the moment that blessing enters your life. He is aligning hearts you don't see. He is aligning paths you're unaware of. He is aligning opportunities behind closed curtains. He is aligning timing with divine precision. Your blessing is not random. It is written. It is protected. It is timed. This is why you didn't get the job earlier. This is why the relationship didn't work last year. This is why your plan fell apart months ago. This is why the door that looked perfect suddenly closed. This is why your life slowed down exactly when you wanted to speed up. Because the blessing you're crying for is too precious to be rushed. Allah slows your life, so nothing goes wrong with what is meant to go right. Imagine receiving something you prayed for, but receiving it at the wrong time. You wouldn't value it. You wouldn't protect it. You wouldn't understand it. You wouldn't be grateful for it. You wouldn't be ready to hold it. So, Allah delays you to protect the blessing from being destroyed before it even begins. Every day of delay is one more day the blessing is being perfected. Every closed door is a wrong timing removed. Every lonely night is a moment of transformation for you. Every tear is polishing your soul for what's coming. Every pause is Allah ensuring that what is written for you arrives in a way that makes you say, Subhanallah, this could only be from Allah. And one day, when the timing is right, when the season is right, when your heart is right, when your life is right, the blessing will arrive so smoothly, so effortlessly, so beautifully, that you will forget you ever doubted, and you will finally understand The delay was not a barrier, it was the doorway. The timing was not late, it was perfect. Allah was not slow, He was precise. You were not forgotten, you were being prepared. And when your blessing arrives, you will whisper with tears, Ya Allah, your timing was better than my prayer. Take a slow breath, because if you made it all the way here, your heart has survived storms that would have drowned others. You're not weak, you're not falling behind, you're not late, you're not forgotten, you are being carried. Even in the moments you felt like you were walking alone, Allah was moving the world around you, inch by inch, door by door, heartbeat by heartbeat, to guide you to exactly where your soul needs to be. Every delay, every heartbreak, every silent night where you hid your pain, every time you held back your tears so no one would see, Allah saw it all, and He didn't let a single tear fall without purpose. You think nothing is happening, but look at you. You're softer now, wiser now, quieter in ways that protect you, stronger in ways you don't even see. Your heart is cleaner, your intentions are purer, your soul is closer to Him than ever before. That's not nothing, that's transformation. And one day, you will look back at this exact moment, this exact pain, this exact video, and smile through tears, because you'll finally understand Allah wasn't slowing your life down. He was speeding your future up. He was removing what was breaking you. He was strengthening what was hidden inside you. He was rewriting your story with His mercy and wisdom. So, before you leave this video tonight, place your hand on your heart, even for a second, and whisper, Ya Allah, I trust your timing more than my fear, because once you trust His timing, no delay can shake you, no loss can break you, and no loneliness can consume you. Your new chapter is coming. Your answered dua is already on the way. Your soul is being rebuilt for something bigger than your imagination. And when it arrives, you will say, Subhanallah. Every pause was protection. Every delay was love. Remember this before you close your eyes tonight. Allah hasn't forgotten you. Not for a moment. Not for a heartbeat. Not for a breath. You are still under His mercy. Still under His protection, still written in His plan, and the story He writes for you will always be better than the one you were trying to write alone. Good night, my dear brother. You are closer to your breakthrough than you think.